Hello everyone, and welcome to another DIL concept analysis. This is a series of videos where I discuss about each dinosaur concept released by the devs team. If you are interested in checking other analysis, I will put a notification on the top right corner that will take you directly to the playlist. Today we will discuss the Gallimimus concept art, so sit back and enjoy the video. Gallimimus vellatus, meaning chicken mimic, was an omnivorous theropod from the far steppes of Mongolia that lived during the late Cretaceous period 70 million years ago. Measuring up to 6 feet tall and 20 feet long, this was the largest of the Ornithomimidae clade, a small group of omnivorous theropods with a striking resemblance to modern ostriches. Ornithomimids were mostly identified by their long necks and legs, and Galli is no exception. Having a very lean structure, this ornithomimid, alongside the majority of its family, were feathered, and having extremely long legs, these fellows were adept runners in the Mesozoic era, reaching up to 30 miles per hour, one of the fastest dinosaurs ever registered. They also possessed toothless bird-shaped beaks, and despite being omnivorous, their diet was mostly composed of vegetation, occasionally eating insects and small lizards, still being very welcome to herds. Speaking of herds, it is hypothesized that Gallimimuses would live in groups due to the discovery of several specimens in bone beds. Gallimimus is one of the oldest dinosaurs in legacy, being present since the very beginning. You can check that on this little video right here. #shameless plug. Along the years, not much has changed when it comes to this prehistoric roadrunner, so let's see how he is in-game right now. The in-game version of the Galli appears to have identical proportions to its real-life counterpart, with a very noticeable solid difference of not being feathered. I guess Jurassic Park wins this time. In Legacy, our featherless chicken is a low-tier herbivore that focuses on pure speed and agility, being the second fastest dinosaur in the game excluding sandbox dinos. And having an extremely sharp turn while running, few can pursue this creature. Requiring low amounts of food to survive, having excellent stamina pool, being easy and fast to grow, being extremely fast, maneuverable, and not very combat-oriented, makes Gallimimus the best dinosaur for beginners, introducing the main mechanics of the game with low risk, high reward, and without big punishments in case of death. Despite that, Gallis are one of the squishiest dinos in-game, with a miserable 600 health. Almost anything can one-shot it, and if not, severely injure it. And with very little damage output, its main source of self-defense is their sheer speed. However, its maneuverability is so high that if you get hit, you probably deserve it. Much like Dilophosaurus, in Evrima it seems that Gallis will have their playstyle enhanced rather than changed. So let's see how they are going to be in the future. Once again, the concept art doesn't reveal much information, but there are still some things to note. Starting here, the most important feature of this entire image. It seems that Gallimimuses will be able to throw sand or dust at their opponents, a similar mechanic to Hypsis. Can't say for sure if it is identical or not, but it will most likely have the same function. Here we can see the confirmation that in Evrima they will be in fact omnivorous, a missing aspect of their diets in Legacy. This one doesn't seem to be very important, probably a simple reminder that these dinosaurs are extremely fast and will continue to be so on the new branch. Here we see a small flock of Gallis crossing a dense forest and hopping on a fallen log. This is a bit shooting in the dark, but it is possible that this may indicate that they can traverse obstacles without the need to jump, being an automatic reaction of sorts. This would facilitate traversal in denser areas while emphasizing galleys' maneuverability. This one can either imply that galleys can go toe-to-toe with Utahs, or that they can stop Utahs from attacking, by either stunning them with their kicks or stopping them mid-pounce. Following the pattern we have seen so far, I would vote for the latter. This last one is rather strange, however. Galleys and Oviraptors seem to have a weird relationship with one another, as we can see by their surprised/scared expressions. It can mean anything, but knowing that both species are going to be known egg eaters, it's too much of a coincidence to mean nothing. Galleys will fill the same role as in Legacy, the introductory dinosaur for new players that focuses on sheer velocity, easy management, and high versatility. The addition of its omnivorous diet will diverse its food supply, creating a more complex and captivating playstyle, forcing it to roam around more often and to more unique areas. Their focus on evasive maneuvers will be emphasized with the implementation of abilities such as dust throwing, increasing their chances of survival in case they get ambushed, or in situations that their speed is momentarily unavailable. All in all, this will be an easy to access dino with extreme speed, low management needs, and probably the funniest dino for players to troll with. I'm sure they will use the sand throwing ability with great efficiency. And that's all for today. Next up, we'll investigate the Howeversaurus concept art. So if you enjoyed this video and want to watch further analysis, subscribe to my channel. There's also other content that you might enjoy as well, so feel free to check it out. As always, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. See you on the next one. Stay safe.